Imagine a hidden code running inside your body right now. It dictates the color of your eyes, your height, and your smile. The instructions to build a complete human being rely entirely on a chemical alphabet made of exactly 4 letters. How exactly does a string of 4 simple chemicals construct a living, breathing person? And what happens when a single spelling mistake slips into that code? Billions of humans have walked the earth, yet every single one of us was built using the exact same format. It is a biological programming language that makes the human body function like a sophisticated machine. To find this code, you have to look deep inside yourself. Your body is made of about 37 trillion cells, and tightly packed inside the center of almost every single one of them is your DNA.
It is coiled up so efficiently that if you took the DNA from just one human body and stretched it out end to end, the strand would reach all the way to Pluto and back. Scientists call it deoxyribonucleic acid, but underneath that complicated name, it is a dense information storage system, packing 3 billion base pairs into a space too small for the human eye to see. This system relies on 4 chemical bases: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. They follow strict chemical bonding rules. A only bonds with T, and G only with C. By stacking millions of these pairs on top of each other, they twist into the famous double helix structure. Your smartphone runs artificial intelligence models and high-end video games using only a combination of zeros and ones. DNA operates on the same logic. It is a functional coding language running the entire human operating system. Scattered along those strands of DNA are your genes. Think of them as individual instruction packets, where each gene commands the creation of a specific physical trait, like your hair texture or your eye color. Your body cannot read the DNA directly from the master control room of the nucleus. It has to translate the code into physical parts through a process called protein synthesis. Proteins are the raw construction materials of your body. They form your muscle tissue, your skin, and the enzymes digesting your food. The cell unzips a small section of DNA to create a temporary messenger copy called mRNA. This messenger leaves the nucleus and heads to the cell's factories, the ribosomes. Here, the instructions are read and amino acids assemble into folded proteins, like interlocking blocks. Millions of your cells die and are replaced every second. It means the body you inhabit today is composed of different physical matter than the one you had a year ago, maintained through a constant cycle of chemical manufacturing.
The replication process is not flawless. Accidental copying mistakes slip into the code during translation. We call these glitches mutations. While many of these errors do nothing, a specific misplacement of letters can create software bugs in the cell, leading to genetic disorders and diseases like cancer. A single incorrect chemical letter, sitting among billions, is capable of disrupting the function of the entire biological system. Yet without those constant copying errors, life on Earth would have remained stagnant forever. Tiny DNA glitches accumulated over millions of years, driving the physical shifts that turned single-celled organisms into sentient, multicellular humans. Every strand of your DNA is a living historical archive, holding billions of years of deep evolutionary history. We have reached a point where we can now read, manipulate, and edit this biological code using CRISPR technology.
It works like the cut, copy, and paste functions on your keyboard, allowing scientists to make targeted, real-time edits to living genes. Doctors are exploring ways to use this to eliminate hereditary diseases before birth, select specific physical traits, and extend the human lifespan. When you look in the mirror, you are looking at a living universe built from 4 repeating chemical letters, a system that has evolved to experience emotion and question its own existence. The deeper we look into the science of the human code, the more improbable our everyday existence becomes.
If this video added value in your life, please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe to Mind Reprogramming.